Headed down south to the land of the pine, thumbing my way into North Carolina. Staring up the road, I pray to God I see headlights. Wagon Wheel by Old Crow Medicine Show. Also covered, pretty famous cover by Darius Rucker of Hootie and the Blowfish. So this song is using a really famous strum pattern, strum chord progression: G, D, E minor to C. Okay, that's used in like 1,000,001 different songs. This one, it does that, but then it's a little different than the second time you play through it. It goes G, D, and then straight to C. So you skip E minor, and then you stay on C for 2 bars. Okay, so let's talk about the strumming and the feel of it, because that's the important part. That's what's going to make it sound like the song or make it not sound like the song. So you'll notice I'm capoed up here on the 2nd fret. Well, that doesn't have anything to do with the strumming. I should have said that first, but yeah, capo on the 2nd fret to be in the key that it's originally in. And okay, so the feel is what's called a swing feel. So it's not what you might be used to playing a straight feel, which is like when the straight 8th notes are basically like all even length. Swing feel, you have the first 8th note is a little longer than the last 8th note. So, and some people like to think of it as sort of a triplet feel. It sort of is. That's a good way to approach it as a beginner. And I'll get into why it's not actually a straight triplet feel a little bit later. But okay, so basically we're going to be using the classic strum pattern down, down, up, down, up. And when you play that as a straight feel, which is probably how most of you learned it, if you've learned that, and if you haven't, go back and watch my video on strumming, or take my course, because I go through that strum pattern extensively in my course. I'll link down below. But anyway, I wasn't even gonna mention that, but there you go. So the straight 8th feel goes, that's down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that's straight. Basically my hand is consistently going down, up, down, up, down, up, and then I'm just leaving out certain strums. So down, down, up, so down, down, up, down. Okay, but this song actually has what I already mentioned, a swing feel to it. So it sounds more like, so I'm actually playing the notes a little uneven like that. So just to get into the feel of what it's like to swing, to have that swing feel, you can just do this. You can go. Okay, so to start off with, a lot of people like to think of this as sort of a triplet. Like you have 3 equal notes, and then you just leave off the second one. So instead of triplet, 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 you just have triplet, triplet, triplet. So I'm leaving off the of triplet. Or if you want to count 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you're just leaving off the 2. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. Okay, so the strum pattern is going to fit within that framework. So, so basically, so that up strum, in other words, is a little bit tighter. It's a little bit closer than it would normally be if you weren't swinging. So if you weren't swinging, they'd all be equal. So, okay, that's straight. Swing is, so I know a lot of you can't hear the difference, It's kind of subtle, especially if I do it like that. So let me try to do it the whole thing so maybe it's more evident what it sounds like. Especially that last part. Hopefully you can hear the difference between versus. So swing, not swing. All equal is not swinging, and then kind of like a da 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 da. They're different lengths. Okay, so so how to play this song is you're just gonna get into that. First, we're just gonna strum on a G chord. We're just gonna strum with that swing feel, okay? And we're not gonna switch chords. So just, I'll do this a few times. Try to strum along if you can. Okay, so if you can do that, awesome. If not, just practice that for a little bit and then go along, continue along. So we're gonna now strum through all of the chords. So it goes G, D, E minor, C, G, D, C, C. All right, so here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, ready, here we go. The whole song. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. All right, so you heard, I don't know if you caught that, but I sort of broke from that strum pattern while I was singing just to accompany the song more. So strumming should be fluid and not so rigid, not locked into strumming an exact pattern, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. I know a lot of songs are written out that way. It's like, here are the chords, here's the strum pattern, put them together, boom, song. That's so some songs do that, but most songs are a little bit more free and form-fitting. In other words, they kind of mold to the actual melody of the song more so than trying to maintain a really strict and rigid rhythmic strum pattern. Okay, so if you can just get this swing feel, then, and you can stay within 4 beats per bar, then that's really all you need to do. But the strum pattern's a good sort of entry point, and for you to be able to just play something that sounds like the song. Okay, so especially if you're going to be singing it, you don't need to be so concerned about maintaining like a really rigid strum pattern. All right, so enjoy this one and have fun. See you in the next one.